Hey guys, welcome to the Heart of David. Hope you guys are doing well today. St. Patrick's Day, same as any other day to me. I just want to, this is just a short video, and it's about Elon Musk. I don't hold this any secret at all about what I feel about Donald Trump and Elon Musk. You understand the time that we're in, right? You don't deny that part, right? You see all the things that are happening in the world, that have been happening in the world for a long time now. But let's just say in the last 5 years, all over the globe, whether it be the weather, political, wars, diseases, if you can believe that part, right? If you can believe that part of it, then why would it be such a stretch to imagine this? Both of them, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, fit this picture. Like, you know, if you were to look for someone and you were to guess right now who it would be, who would it be? You know that Jesus is standing at the very doors, because that's what it says in Luke 21 and Matthew 24. So, sorry guys, I already got to get out of this picture. I tend to make, I'll come back in 2 seconds, I just have to pace. I don't usually make videos at this point in my day, but I just saw something that makes me want to speak about this, and it's just another part that fits. You'll be very interested. You know, like I come home after, you know, volunteering, you know, whether I'm walking or riding on my, you know, my motorcycle, get all my food ready, put all my clothes away, do all that, and then come on here. So I'm overwhelmed, like I got spasms in my throat, so it's very difficult to speak. You know, the further I am away from a pain dose and my colic medication. So, yeah, I just saw something. If you're with me on this and you understand that this is it, I mean, I don't just say this and I'm not going over all the scriptural evidence, as I've already done that. But within time, I'll do it again because people tend to forget. Go to my videos, go to my channel name, then click videos, and then look back. You'll see the videos that I made. I went in quite some depth. So it's them. The other night on the news, and I pointed this out to a brother in Christ, I was watching a story that interested me on my news channel in Canada, because I think it's CTV News. And you know how Elon Musk's stock's going down, what is it, like $200 billion or something like that? In Canada, I think I forget exactly where it was. It may have been in Quebec. And I'm going to make this a screenshot if I still have the screenshot. I believe I do. They use X, right? Like this. If you ever see this, the inverted upside down triangle, they'll do the upside and the down, as above, so below sign. They're satanic. They're Egyptian. You know, go right back to the very beginning. In Quebec, I think it was for whatever reason that I can't get into, like I can't get into the depth of the reason why he sold this many. He didn't sell this many, but it was like a cutoff point of selling Teslas in Canada where you would get like an $8,000 rebate for an electric vehicle. It's a very good deal in Canada. And it was right at the cutoff point. And because it was at the cutoff point, they expected the numbers to rise. It's very difficult for me to speak right now. They did expect the numbers to rise, but they've never seen this type of rise before. especially when people are starting to, what's the name? Yeah, I'm just in that state right now. You know, when you don't buy someone's thing in a political statement, right, to make them go downhill. I forget the name of it. I don't know why. But with that too, there's no reason why the numbers should have gone up as much as they did. I think it was it in a single day? Anyways, and it was a very short time span. They sold 8,500 Teslas, which equated to, I think it was like one a minute. And it ended up being $43 million in Teslas, and they knew something was wrong. So an investigator went over there, like an investigative journalist type thing, and you can hear on the video. I'll try to put the video in the description box if I can find it. It's CTV News. I'm sure you could find it. Where they said, you know, like, what's going on here? And he says, I don't know. He says, you know, who sold all these? And he said, I did, and he just wasn't willing to speak. During the newscast, they give like a line chart, you know, where it shows sales going up and then down. You don't think Elon Musk is a false prophet who makes fire come down from heaven? Who else makes fire come down from heaven in the sight of men? Who else does all these different miracles and cures? Like, please wake up, man. So in this, it shows, I don't know if it was a satanic ritual or not, but it shows it going straight up, okay? And then it goes straight down. As if they're putting the inverted, or sorry, the triangle right in her, not the inverted, but the triangle right in her face. And they do it 3 times. I'll show you. You know, like, I'm not saying it is for sure, but it just happens to be in something that shouldn't have happened in the first place. Why were they showing this on TV? So you guys can look at that on your own. The second thing is this, and this is the reason really why I make this video. Should make it shorter, but I wanted to give you a description of what I'm even speaking about. I believe wholeheartedly he is the false prophet. Now, you look at the companies he has, and I'm not being political. Before I even say this, I know with my heart, David's heart, that there are a lot of pastors out there that have a lot of followers, say 10,000 or more followers, who know in their heart somehow that likely one of them is one of the beasts. But they don't speak up because they're afraid to lose their followers. I feel like I'm the opposite. I don't care. Like, you guys can all unsubscribe to me. I make this for God, but I make it for you and to warn you. Why wouldn't I warn you? Don't you think that'd be very irresponsible if I knew and didn't tell you? And I'm not telling you to worry about it. That's not what I'm saying. But it's also good to know. There's so much evil in our world right now. So much evil in our world. Do you see the world shifting right before our eyes? Never has it ever been seen this way. In a shift so quick. And where is the shift coming from? It's coming from you know who. All the things that he campaigned about, he's done the very opposite. And like I made, I think it was my last video, I said, I predicted that according to Matthew 24, that when he got into office, it wouldn't get better. And it didn't. And in fact, it just reversed. Nothing good is going to come out of this. And if so, a false peace. So listen to this. If you already understand who these people are, when I saw this, I was just like, I came in, you know, washing my dishes. I was just turning on. I like politics. I've always liked politics, but not to the point of, you know, like just a lot of noise in my face. I like quiet, but they were talking about, you know, I can't think of that word, you know, like where where you bring someone down financially, where you, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm usually good with vocabulary, but in any case. It's because of the distress I'm in right now, in my abdomen and my throat. He fits this perfectly, the false prophet. Did you see the things that he just, so this is what made me even look, that he was saying about Hitler, that it wasn't Hitler that killed the Jews, it was, it was all the workers who did it. And the same with Mao and all those people. They're showing their true colors. They do it on purpose. Don't think that anything they do isn't on purpose. You think someone like Elon Musk, who made all that he has in his life, would do something so stupid? So why are they doing it? He's a false prophet. So he buys Twitter, of all things. He spends like $44 billion to buy this. Then I realized, I'm like, the video when I came in and was listening, this political video was saying, what's he doing? He's got so many followers on Twitter. And I'm like, go search. How many followers does he have on Twitter? So he buys Twitter so he can false prophesy. Who has, as of February 14th, 2025, according to ChatGPT, the most followed account on X? X. Do you understand what X is? It's the Freemasonry sign. I've showed you in another video, it's got one thick line, one thin line. That's the compass that they use in that sign. Freemason, as above, so below. This, Pharaoh, it all leads to one thing. Nimrod. Tower of Babel. Who has the most followers on Twitter, do you think? Is it Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, Rihanna, Cristiano Ronaldo, Barack Obama? All those people have around the same. Barack Obama, 130 million followers. This is the way the world is. I wish computers didn't exist. Anything. Just phones. I just had a conversation with a brother in Christ. I'm going to tell you the number. 217.5 million followers. Just think of the damage that he does. And that's all I wanted to say. That's how he false prophesies to the world. Through TV, through Twitter, through all that. That purchase was there was a reason for it. All their power that they have is the power of Satan. But God owns this world. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed to put this up. I'm also not ashamed to say that I was wrong about something. And I imagine it in my mind, is it possible that I'm wrong about these people? Like, it fits perfectly. Perfectly. And those two came together like magic, right? Like, before it even... It was going to happen on purpose. There's so many things that are happening on purpose of politics that we have no idea about. And it's not even worth getting into those, going down those holes, because it'll take you nowhere. Just look at what's in front of you, right? Just look at what's in front of you. The only thing that you and I have to worry about is not to take the mark of the beast. That's it. And I've already told you, in Greek gematria, Neuralink equals 666. What more could you ever want? You think God made a mistake with that? And it'll also be the number of a man. It leads back to Donald Trump. He has 666 built into his buildings that were made in the 1980s. He lives on the 66th floor. I looked it up and I found the original. The architect who made the building said it was 203 meters, I think it is, which is 666. It's 666 feet tall, 66th floor. You can look on Wikipedia, but that's not going to tell you the truth. It's going to be off by like 2 feet. And then from the 6th floor to the 12th, that's 6 floors up, 6 floors across and 6 floors out. It goes down in a triangle, inverted triangle. This is why I'm not ashamed, because it's right in your face.